Hey subscribers, this is US Trek. I haven't made a video for a while, so we have a race tonight, Watkins, Glen, and it's a custom setup. So I've been teaching myself how to set up customs. To be honest, it took me about 3 weeks to figure some stuff out. Let me just say that I think custom setups, it's exactly what it means. It's custom for you. You can go online and you can download a setup and it'll be okay. But until you start tweaking it for you and your driving style, it's really not going to be the best. So what you'll see here is probably similar to something you'll see downloaded online. And of course, you're welcome to try this out and use it, of course. So we're in the Xfinity series, Watkins Glen, custom setup. I'll show you the setup first. That way, if you don't want to watch the instructional video, that's fine. You can get what you need and be on your way. So I'm gonna walk through it, just my the way I run it, and then we'll run a lap or two. We ain't gonna do too many. So, custom setup. You can see I'm not at 4s or 3s or low 7676 on the front bumps, 6868 on the rear bumps. The weight settings 48.7 gives there's more right-hand turns than left-hand turns, so that shifting that weight a little bit I think helped the car turn. Same thing with the front weight up to 51.3 gives the front tires a little more grip to make that turn. The wedge is 50.2. Traditional tracks, to turn left you make it looser, you go down, but on this track I want it to turn right better than it turns left, because most of the turns are right-hand turns. So I went up a little bit. That should help the car turn to the right. And of course you can notice that my front heights are just a little bit higher. I found it helps me not get hung up on curves a little bit if I don't hit them just right. It'll still get hung up, but not that bad. The spring settings, it's pretty standard that I've seen. I think I made a little adjustments, but that seems to work the best. 1170s on the front, 520s on the rear. Tire pressures, for some reason I found that adding a click to that left front pressure helps the tire not wear as much. It evens out the heat ratio on the inside. I forget the inside or outside of the tire. And then 21.25, and then the rears are at 20s. This this might be different than you've seen anywhere else. Negative 1.2, negative 1. Sway bars 1.435. No rear sway bar. I just found that it was faster and seemed more stable to me. Track bars 9.5, both of them. Brake bias 85. Grill tape 45. Again, helping get that downforce on the front of the car. And wheel lock 8. I didn't see a whole lot of difference. I left it at 8 because that's where I got my fastest lap there. So, and that could have totally been just by accident. I accidentally did everything right on all the turns, and I think my fastest lap is 107.497 maybe. But that was an anomaly. I've gotten 6s and 5s since then, but the gears changed up a little bit. The 2.7 to get you a good start off if for some reason during the race you're slow enough to be in first gear. And then a 1.7, 1.3, and a 3.6. The 3.6 I don't like hitting the rev limiter for so long on that backstretch, and that makes it so that it's about to hit the rev limiter when I get on the brake to go through the bus stop there. Okay, let's get into it. I'll just walk you around here. Coming out of the pits, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. First gear, you're going. Second gear, just a little bit and stop, and you should be able to float right through, get back into it. Alright, this first turn should be in third. Right about here, you're in fourth. Trying to cut close to here. Like in all the other vehicles, you're trying to straighten out this as much as possible. Trying to come out here. Obviously I'm not up to speed because I can't talk as fast as I drive. So right here, downshift off the brake, and you float through here. And start getting back on it about here. Right past that curb on the right, off, and you're just kind of floating down here until you can get back into it and power out, and you should be going out here. You will be faster if you float it out there, just like I just did. You'll see when I do the real lap. Right at the end of here, brake, downshift, off, float through, and just power through it. Coming out that turn, brake, downshift, and power out here just the same way. Somewhere around mid blue mark here, you should be in fourth gear. Alright, this lap won't be, we'll do 2. Between the 3 and the 4, downshift. Alright, that ain't gonna be good. Got a little loose there. And if that happens, just pump the gas a little bit and it'll come back around and keep going. So this first lap will just be a warm-up lap. Hopefully I'll be able to get at least a low 8 on that second lap. A little wide there. Braking wide. Usually going to get a good lap if you've done everything else right. You're doing about 130 coming out of there. Power it out of here. Brake, downshift, off. Power out. Alright, let's see if we can get a good lap. 8.5 will be fine. You'll get the idea. I missed a couple of those turns a little bit, but it should be okay. 8.4. I'll do another one for the people who really like watching me drive, I guess. Blew that turn a little bit. Through these S's, you're trying not to steer as much as possible. So you're like starting to steer a little bit before you need to, just a little bit, just to get your car going. If that made any sense. Oh, cut that too much, messed up my bus stop. I'll be lucky to get a 6 on this. 8.6, I'm saying. And that's it. That's all there is to it. If you don't make any mistakes, you get some pretty good times. At the end of a fuel run, about mid-fuel run, you start getting pushing into the sevens. If you hit everything right. So I hope this helped you out. If it has, give me a thumbs up, or not. I just hope I can help somebody out get a little better. The better you are, the more enjoyable this game is. With the reviews of the new NASCAR 21 Ignition game, some of the reviews are not very good. I have a feeling it's going to come out and they're going to have to update it, or some of the features that we are used to here in NASCAR Heat 5 won't be there. Some of the things will be better though. I mean, a leaderboard, that's always nice, or at least a partial. So hope you enjoyed it. See you out there.